I would like to convey my wishes to the successful conduct of the training workshop with meaningful, stimulating, and fruitful deliberations. I hope you'll find time amidst your busy schedule to explore and experience the beautiful Diani Beach that has been voted the best beach in Africa 7 times consecutively. Make sure you explore the beauty of Diani Beach. I thank you all. Karibuni sana Kwale na Mungu awabariki nyote.
You know, I once was at Makerere in a washroom where we go as men, and then women are there too. And as I was standing there, women don't know what that means. But I read on the wall of the washroom, to come is wonderful. To come together is divine. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor, and that is why you've served your 2 terms without any issues. May I take this opportunity to also welcome my senior, the chairperson, COG, Environment and Climate Change.
And I want also to take this opportunity to assure Governor Achani that for the 3 days I shall be within these environs, I intend to sample in all ways possible the beauty of the beach, Diani Beach, in all ways. By saying that, I'm alluding to the concluding remarks by Professor Anyang. And with those few remarks, it's now my pleasure to declare this training officially open.
Thank you very much, Your Honor, for those beautiful remarks. I hope the rest of the participants will follow suit so that we are able to sample everything that there is in this county. Allow me now to delve into the program, the main program, and we'll just do a very brief review of the existing environment, land and planning, climate change sector, the review of policy, and of course the emerging issues in the environment and land sector. Then we will do land, housing, and urban. It will take just 20 minutes, then we'll earn our tea.
All the time. I'll give you an example. I come from a village near Maseno, because smoking, know where Maseno is. And I had some land in Maseno, which I bought when I was still out. And it was there. And then when I went to use it, I found somebody had fenced it. So I said, now, what is this? So, of course, I went to, now I was governor, I knew what the land office was in my county. I said, can you go and find out whether anybody has registered this land in their name? They said, no, it's still in your name, Mr. Governor. So I said, no. So I went and removed the fence and somebody came and said, so I said, they went to court. So one day when I went to court, I was sitting there, and this lady was looking at me very carefully. Then she said, but aren't you the son of Cameron Hesbon Young? I said, yeah. You are one on St. Philip's Bible School yet, but you are our neighbors. I said, who are you? And she said her name. I said, look, Mama, I know you very well. So the woman said, look, told her son who had fenced my land, said, look, can we settle this thing other than being before the judge? Because this is a family friend. So I told the judge, I said, go out. And he had arranged an alternate studied dispute resolutor out there. When we went out, the lady told me, look, really, since my husband died, what I need is money, my son. If you can give me some money, I will tell this boy to leave this thing. Fortunately, I had walked with some 500,000 shillings in my pocket. I produced it, gave to the lady, said, Bwana Yesu asifiwe. That is alternative dispute resolution. And sixthly, the non-implementation of some provisions of land laws and national government continues to collect standard premium and land rent for county government public land against the provisions of the Land Act. I think this is something that you should take up immediately because this is money related and it's hurting us directly. So, how can I conclude? I think I want to conclude by highlighting certain priorities and areas of collaboration we should work on together. One, devolution as a topic for all judicial officers working together with the Kenya Judiciary Academy. I think that is a topic that we want to share with you and also give the responsibility to the thinkers. And you are the right thinker heading that academy, by the way. Smoking Wanjala. His name is also indicative of what he is. He's smoking with ideas. So we are very happy that Smoking heads that institution that we are now sharing this problem with. Secondly, judiciary to support the county governments and council of governors in capacity building quasi-judicial institutions such as the physical and land use committees and the alternative dispute resolution structures established by the county governments. I think we also would like to make sure that what we say we practice. If there are alternative dispute resolutions established by the judiciary, we should also have our way of making that process work faster by proposing to our county governments our own alternative dispute resolutions alternative. For example, the case I had with that woman, if we had done an anthropological inquiry before, are you related? Where did you live? Maybe we could have found out more about ourselves before we went to court. But that's now the brilliant Mary Mwiti will see how we can do that with you. I have confidence in that lady. She's very brilliant here. Fourthly, representation of the council in the land division working group. And I think that's important. And to handle disputes in a just manner with a view to protecting devolution. To handle disputes in a just manner with a view to protecting devolution. We are not asking the judiciary to in any way to part from their tradition of making sure that law is followed. No shortcuts to progress in making judicial decisions, but only to make sure that we work together in making things work efficiently and effectively. But finally, before I leave this platform, I just want to confess to my friend Smoking Manjala that somehow money has been poured to finish me. Because somebody, I think, called my wife and said what our plans are, and she sent me a message that she's arriving here at 3 o'clock.
Thank you very much, Prof, for the insightful presentation. I think the areas of priorities and the collaboration is very clear, and we will be expounding them.
But it's okay. Honorable Judges, Deputy Registrar of the Environment and Land Court, Engineer Festus Nyong'O, Principal Secretary, State Department of Environment and Climate Change, Madam CEO Mary Mwiti, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's a privilege to be amongst you this morning as we kick off this very important and timely training workshop on emerging environment, land and land use planning, legal issues, and carbon markets landscape. It gives me pleasure to welcome you all, distinguished guests, delegates to our county, the beautiful county of Kwale. Karibuni sana. I also wish to extend my appreciation to the organizers for identifying Diani, Kwale as a venue for this workshop. The Constitution of Kenya under Chapter 5 has assigned states with the responsibility to ensure sustainable exploitation, utilization, management and conservation of the environment and natural resources, including equitable sharing of the accruing benefits. This dear delegates places significant responsibilities on the state and all other agencies to take lead in protecting the environment and natural resources in light of the competing interests and numerous emerging issues. The emerging issues range from environment and climate change sector, land, housing and urban development and carbon market landscape. As we discuss environment, land and land use planning, and a number of questions came to my mind. This includes lack of access to land. I know Judge Adriana knows how many cases she has pertaining to Kwale. Conflict of land over land, degradation of land and environment, delayed justice in land matters, and the space of information technology in land and planning. All these, ladies and gentlemen, place the judiciary at the forefront, and it is evident that the judiciary has a great role to play in this space. And understanding the emerging issues will provide you with the right tools, techniques, and knowledge in handling matters of such nature. I wish to acknowledge the efforts by both national government and county governments in mitigation and finding solution to the emerging issues highlighted. We are all pushing for increase of forest cover. That is why there's tree planting exercise which is ongoing in all the 47 counties, headed by CSS. Under the financing local-led climate action program, climate finance is a key enabler in climate action. Kwale County is a pioneer on matters blue carbon finance and has benefited for more than 30 million Kenya shillings from carbon credits from our twin projects, that is Mkoko Pamoja in Gasi and Vanga Blue Forest, from our mangrove coverage of our 6,300 hectares in Kwale County. We are also pioneering research in carbon sequestration from seagrass. We are doing it in Vanga. All these are opportunities for climate finance to support climate action. On the subject matter, I want to appreciate the judiciary for establishing the Environment and Planning Division of VLC Court, which has borne out of a need to pay close attention to environment and planning disputes, including climate change disputes. This is significantly ensure that courts efficiently address climate change disputes and deliver climate justice. These 3 days avail us an opportunity to have candid discussions on how, as a country, we will address climate justice and hold to account injustices meted by individuals, governments, as well as corporations. We hope that moving forward, rich jurisprudence from a climate-conscious judiciary will emanate from our courts. All these and many other efforts, when implemented, together will place our country at a position to speak with the authority moving forward. Ladies and gentlemen, as we confront all new issues and challenges, it is important to consider the needs of the future while fulfilling present requirements. To conclude,